Hello there everyone and welcome to this FM Scout video here for Football Manager 2020. My name is Omega Luke and I am back today to show you the 10 best players on Football Manager at the start of the game based on current ability. So obviously as you progress through your saves, the current ability will alter and change. So this list may not be the same in a couple of seasons time. However, when you start the game, these are the 10 best players. And I'm actually going to start off at number 1. So to begin with, at number 1 with a current ability of 195 is Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is the reason why I'm starting at number 1, because I think the first two are going to be very obvious to you guys who they are going to be. As you can see, by the way, I have changed the name to Juventus because at the start of the game, before you do the name fix, for some reason, Juventus is not called Juventus. They're called Zebra or something like that. If you wish to know how to change this, I will leave a link down in the description to a video which should be out the same day as this to do the Football Manager name fix by myself. Have a look at that one and you can fix all of the competition names, change Zebra back to Juventus, and you should be... It makes the game a little bit more realistic, let's be honest. But yes, Cristiano Ronaldo is the highest rated player, joint highest rated player on current ability at the start of the game. And it's easy to see why. 34 years of age and he is still an absolute beast. Natural fitness of 20 and stamina of 15 is the reason why his stats will last a little bit longer than everyone else. 20 determination, 20 penalty taking, 19 finishing, all of these unbelievable stats which you have come accustomed to with Cristiano Ronaldo over the years on Football Manager has made him that legendary striker that the media describe him as. But who's number 2? I wonder who it could be. Of course, number 2 is none other than Lionel Messi, the 32-year-old now. It's not going to be much longer before these guys are going to be at the top in this game. But legendary attacking midfielder, as the media describes him, of course, 20s all round. You'll never find, even probably the new gens that come through the game, you'll rarely find a player that has that many 20s. The guy has 10 attributes which are 20, and that is just unheard of with any other player on this game. Of course, everyone knows what he is like in real life. He is still just as good on this game. Lionel Messi, the second, only by age, really, that makes him second with 195 current ability. He actually has a potential higher than Cristiano Ronaldo, but obviously he is no longer at his peak. Third on the list then of FM's best players on Football Manager 20 is Kevin De Bruyne, and I did not expect this at all. Kevin De Bruyne comes in with 188 as a current ability according to the database. And yes, I could see that he is going to be in the top 10, but I did not think he'll be beating out a couple of the players who will be on this list slightly lower down. But I do believe he deserves it. He is an outstanding player, of course, in real life. And if you look, and if you are really Manchester City, it's going to be hard to pull him away from Manchester City. He's 27 years old now. He's at his peak. It's going to cost you a lot of money to prize him away from there. 19 passing, 20 vision. It's just outstanding stuff for a centre midfielder / a cam. Obviously, he has outstanding stats all around. 19 crossing for a centre midfielder is justified because we see him do unbelievable crosses every week in the Premier League. An elite attacking midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne, the Belgian, 27 years old, comes in at number 3. In at number 4, and with a current ability of 185, 3 less than Kevin De Bruyne, is Neymar, the Brazilian. 27 years old as well. He is an elite winger, of course, playing at Paris Saint-Germain. And at one point, at the start of this season, it did not look like he would be at Paris Saint-Germain. But he's still there. It's going to be hard to prize him away as well. 625k a week. There is not many clubs on this game who could afford his wages. So you'll probably find that Neymar is impossible to buy. However, if you are Paris Saint-Germain or you do manage to pull him away, look at those stats. 20 dribbling, 20 technique, the flair of 19, great pace, agility of 19 as well. He can play across the front. He is an outstanding player, is no doubt about that. Already, at 27 years old, he has 97 caps for Brazil and 60 goals. Unbelievable stats. I'd say some people really overlook Neymar. I know he plays in the French league, and it is a shame all the stuff that he gets on outside of the pitch and stuff like that. But really, he is a bit of an FM legend because of about 10 years ago when he was on this game for the first time, and he was an unbelievable wonder kid. So, Neymar comes in at 4th with 185 current ability. And in 5th place now, a player at the same club as Neymar is Kylian Mbappe. The 20-year-old has a current ability of 181. It is actually the joint 5th highest. However, because of his age, only the age of 20, he beats out the other person who is at 181 as well. And he will honestly get better. He has the potential to get to 196. So if you are able to prize him away, and I have seen it done on previous games, Kylian Mbappe tends to normally go to Manchester City, let's be fair. He is an outstanding player, and he is going to be an unbelievable player on your save for a very long time. Acceleration and pace of 20. The finishing of 17, dribbling of 18, flair 18, off the ball 18, makes him just an unbelievable striker and a right midfielder or a left attacking midfielder. You can do it all. He uses tricks, which is a new player trait on this game, and I quite like that. The wonder kid plays at Paris Saint-Germain, 20 years of age. He is going to be a star at whatever club he is at. But joining him on 181 current ability is, of course, Eden Hazard, the second Belgian to make this list after Kevin De Bruyne, making his move to Real Madrid this season, so he is now in La Liga. We have an outstanding player, 20 dribbling, 20 agility. We've all seen what he can do in the Premier League. Can he do it in La Liga? Well, on this game, I think he will with stats like this. He's classed as an elite winger. He's 28 years old, so he's right at his prime now. He won't stay like this for many more seasons. After maybe 3 or 4, you'll get the best out of him, but after that, you'll start to see a slow decline. But still, it's Eden Hazard. His stats are great and well worth the money if you can get him. 181 current ability, Eden Hazard. Back to the rival team now, and coming in at 7th place with just one less on the current ability with 180 is Luis Suarez. This legendary striker, now obviously at Barcelona, formerly of Liverpool and Ajax in the Premier League and in the Dutch League, still has great stats for his age of 32. That acceleration and pace will start to decline, we know that, but you probably will get away with still using him for a couple of years with the great mentals and technicals that he still possesses in his arsenal. He can play in behind the striker, however, you never really see Luis Suarez used as that on Football Manager. You would use him as a striker because that's what he's the best at. For years and years, he has tormented defences, and he will on this game too. Luis Suarez, the Uruguayan, 32 years of age, in 7th place. But in 8th place, though, newly signed to Barcelona, the same club this year, is Antoine Griezmann. For years now, we have seen Antoine Griezmann be an unbelievable player on Football Manager, and this year, he is probably the best he has ever been. With a current ability of 179, just one behind Luis Suarez, he is an elite striker. He does have the potential to be better than Luis Suarez, to get to 182, and at the age of 28, that could be a possibility. However, you're still not going to complain with stats like this: acceleration, agility, balance, and natural fitness, all of 15 in the physicals. The mental stats are fantastic, and those technicals, the crossing, dribbling, finishing, first touch, all of that green that you see at the top end make him a great attacking force, whether you play him up front, whether you play him in a cam position or on the left where he is best suited in his younger days. Antoine Griezmann, 28 years old, a great talent there in 8th place. But in 9th position, we go back to the Premier League and back to Manchester City. And of course, it is Sergio Aguero, the Argentine, 31 years old now. He still has great physicals for his age. The technicals, we know he can score. I'm quite surprised the finishing is only 17, I must say. He does come in with a current ability of 178, one short of Antoine Griezmann. But still, the stats don't lie. He is a legendary striker in my opinion, not just an elite striker. He's done it for years and years, and it's very rare you see Sergio Aguero not score 20 goals in your save. So it's very unlikely you'll be able to pull him away from Manchester City in the first couple of years. Maybe when he starts to decline you will, but he'll still cost you a bit in wages. However, if you do manage to get hold of this guy, he is going to score you goals. Sergio Aguero, 9th place. And in 10th place now on the same current ability is Mohamed Salah. And he only actually just beats out his other teammate Virgil van Dijk, who would have been the only non-attacking player on this game on the list. However, he doesn't have the potential like Mohamed Salah and Sergio Aguero. We have another player on the 178 band. And the Egyptian coming in 27 years old now. He's really caught to light these last 2 seasons, of course, having a very successful season in his first year at Liverpool, scoring all of those goals, and then, of course, finally getting the silverware of the Champions League trophy in the second season. This now elite winger has great stats, but I would have expected slightly more, maybe in the dribbling and probably the long shots. He stores a lot of goals from outside the box, and I would have thought that would have been more than 15. But still, you're not going to argue with stats like this. 78 million he is worth, 200k a week. I have seen him go to other clubs already on Football Manager 20, so it is possible to buy him if you are at one of those elite clubs, the Real Madrids, Barcelonas, maybe the Paris Saint-Germains. It is possible to prize Mohamed Salah away from Liverpool, and in 10th place, he comes in with 178 current ability. So there we have it, guys. That is your list of 10 best players on Football Manager 2020 based on current ability. Like I said, this will change throughout your game, but at the start of the game, these are the best players, and maybe you can get yourself one of them and really change your side. I hope you enjoyed the list. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, you can press that subscribe button down below. We have plenty more videos here on FM Scout by myself and Jamie. 2 videos a day throughout the beta, and then of course plenty more after. If it's Let's Plays that you're looking for, you can head on over to my channel, Omega Luke Gaming, where I'm currently doing Rossoneri Rising and AC Milan story throughout the beta, trying to bring them back to greatness. And once the full game comes out, I have a challenge up my sleeve. A bit of a journeyman save, but I'm not going to divulge too much into that yet. But come on over to my channel, give me a nice subscribe. I'm very new on there doing Football Manager content. It'd be great to see you pop on over and give me a visit. But for now, guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one.